Everybody. This is Jerome Brown here with Common Sense Consulting LLC. How's everybody doing? I want to say thank you for coming and welcome to the first episode of Tax Prep Made Simple. It's a podcast that takes the stress out of tax preparation. So today is episode one, and today we're going to be talking about getting ready for tax season, what you need, how to organize your documents, and tips to make the whole process smooth. So, first thing you want to know is why preparation matters. Well, tax preparation can save you a lot of money and avoid penalties. Investing in proper tax preparation can save you money in the long run by avoiding errors and helping to maximize deductions. So, to make the most of your tax return, it's important to understand all deductions and credits that you're entitled to. So, do a little bit of research or reach out to a tax professional like me and can help you get all those deductions that you need to. The more deductions and credits that you're entitled to that you take, that you don't miss, the bigger your refund. And I know I want to get back as much money as I possibly can, and I hope you do too. So, if you do a little bit of tax prep, it can save you some money, help you get more money back and avoid any penalties that, might happen. Also, filing early can help you avoid the rush and reduce any errors that you might be having. So, by filing early, you get to spend more time getting all your tax documents organized and you ensure you get the maximum refund. So if you wait to the last second to file, you may rush through the process and miss out on deductions or credits, or possibly make some errors that could lead to um, you getting an audit. Uh, you get an audit, don't fear. I know it gives people the cringes when you hear, "Oh, IRS audit." It's not that bad. If I do your tax prep and should something happen and you get an audit, I actually get to represent you. Not a lot of tax preparation professionals can do that. I've gone through the process of learning everything, getting certified. So if you go with me, I can actually help you should something like that happen. Now, in addition to getting everything prepped and ready, you need to make sure you get all the documents that you need. All your income statements, your W 2s, 1099s, depending on what kind of job you had and how many jobs some people only work one job. You only have that one W-2 that you have to worry about. Some people might work multiple jobs. Uh, so you may have multiple W-2s or multiple 1099s coming in. And you also have to be aware of if you've received like unemployment, you'll get a 1099 for that. If you did some gambling and you want some money, you'll get 1099 for that. If you're an independent contractor, like sell insurance, you're a real estate agent, something like that, you'll get a 1099 for that. Certain gig workers, self-employed, even if you had a side hustle and you accepted payments through Venmo and Cash App, well, rules have changed, laws have changed. So now if you get a certain amount of money through those platforms, they have to send you a 1099. One thing you need to know is if you get a 1099 or W-2, IRS gets that information as well. So if you get it, they got it. So just keep that in the back of your mind. So don't think, oh well, I ain't got to file it, I ain't got to claim it. If you get it in the mail, you know the IRS does too. So just keep that in the back of your head. Also, you need to have proof of any deductions that you may need. So if you're gonna claim charitable deductions, whether you taking things to Goodwill and they've given you a statement for those things, keep that. If you give money to your church or any other religious organization, make sure you have the documentation and the proof to be able to back it up. So when you put it on your tax return, you actually have those receipts. Uh, Same thing with medical expenses. If you get if you have medical expenses that you want to claim, make sure you keep that proof. Same thing if you have a if you go to school or you have a child that's going to school and you want to claim those, make sure you keep all that documentation because that's what keeps the IRS off. So if they reach out to you and they say, "Hey, we need to, see your proof of, these deductions or credits that you're claiming," just whip out that piece of paper. Everything will be okay. So make sure you keep all your proof. If you have investments, if you have stocks, bonds, mutual funds, you dabble in crypto, anything like that, you'll get interest statements from your bank uh, or your whatever company you use to do your investment through. Whether it's E Trade, JP Morgan Chase, Robinhood, Coinbase, any of those platforms like that. Um, you'll actually get statements from them that shows, you know, if you've bought and sold. And like I said, if you get it, IRS has it too. So make sure, you keep all those documents and make sure you get all that stuff in your tax return. So uh also when it comes to if you own um any property related documents like, your mortgage statement that shows how much interest you've paid, on your mortgage or property tax bills, make sure you keep all that stuff so you can have that when it's time to get your return and start getting preparations, especially if you're hiring a tax professional like myself. I would ask for all these documents. That way I know everything that you have, everything that you do, so that I can maximize your deductions. Um, Now, a good way to make sure that you get and keep all these things organized is use file folders. Whether it's a physical file folder or whether it's, digital. There's a lot of platforms you can use to, store digital copies of files. A lot of things nowadays, everybody wants to do things digitally. Your bank might send you bank statements digitally. Your mortgage statement might come through your email. Um, your statements from Venmo, Cash App, your church, your investments. A lot of these things now come in digital. So if you have somewhere you can store them digitally and keep them organized, like Google Drive, Dropbox, uh, OneDrive, there's so many different things or avenues that you can use to store it digitally, and then you'll have those things. And then that way, like with me, the way I do it is I have you log into my platform, you create an account, and you upload all those documents. So if you already have them in digital format, it makes it so much easier to do. Also, you can use expense apps to help track your expenses. You know, there's apps like Mint, Expensify. If you own a business, there's QuickBooks. Uh, you know, there's certain ones you see on TV, Nerd Wallet, Rocket Mortgage has one. So there's a lot of expense apps that you can use to help keep everything together. So, you can keep them during the year when tax time rolls around. You have everything. You don't have to go looking for it, searching for it. You know where everything is at. And it just helps to stay organized. You can also create a checklist to make sure you're not missing anything. I also have a checklist. It's called Ultimate Tax Season Checklist. I'm actually going to pin that uh, into the description below the video, so you can click on that link. You can download the checklist, go through it, make sure you have everything that you need. If you have any questions or there's something that you want me to go over, leave it in the comments. That way, I'll check the comments if there's something that you're curious about or have questions about. Um, I can make a video about it, go over it, or you can always reach out to me, personally, and I'll see what I can do to help you. Well, anyway, this is episode number one. There's going to be several episodes coming over this current tax season. Try to get them done fairly early in the tax season because, once tax season ramps up, I hope to be really busy, you know. Um, but if you need anything, you have any questions, you know, I'm always here to help you out. So thanks you guys for watching. Look out for episode 2. And this episode number 1 is happening on January 1st, 2025. So let me wish you guys a happy new year. See you next time.